What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage Part 3. Or, I'm sorry, Part 9. We are here in Winter Tundra, and I just wanted to crush these rocks really quickly to get the items out of them, and I still had a handful of treasure to get around here as well. Mostly out of the rocks that I didn't destroy, or that I haven't destroyed yet. And then this chest, and just there are different things around here before we continue on towards the castle and inside the castle. And just run around, check, make sure that there's no treasure around here. There's quite a bit of treasure that is littered around here in this area. So you want to make sure that you look around and clear out all of this area first before you continue to move in to the interior section. And that should be, yep, that's the next level. So I'll go ahead and clear out all of the treasure around here. I will go up onto that whirlwind really quickly before I continue on. I'm not going to go any farther than just in this courtyard area. See, this is where the big okay, we don't want to go over there yet, but we can use this to get this orb up here, as well as the treasure that's littered around here. Just to go ahead and clear this out of the way. You can kind of tell there's a white outline of this wall here on the map. It's not as well defined as it was in Autumn Plains, so it is kind of difficult to see if if you're missing treasure or an orb. You may want to look around for it. Well, you may not be able to see it very clearly, but anyway, so we'll head into Robotica Farms. This is actually the level, the next two levels here are the levels that I know the least. I have played them the least. I haven't, and I know very little about them. So I will probably be running around, not really knowing exactly what I'm doing. Let's see, make sure there's no treasure around here. And then we'll see what this guy has to say.
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to help us get rid of them? Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading pests.
Okay. Let's see, these bugs, they kind of look metal, so you may not be able to flame them. So the only way you can kill them is probably by charging into them. Come on. So those are the mid-sized enemies, the grasshopper-looking ones. There we go. And these things, I'm pretty sure you can charge them out of the air, but I may be wrong. And these, you have to tip them on their back by charging into them, and then you have to head bash their stomach to kill them. So you do want to be careful and remember that with those bugs. That is the only way you kill them, is by head bashing their stomachs. I don't think the rocks will work. I believe if you could hit them with the rocks, it would be really difficult, and they would probably flip back up on their right side up too quickly for you to do that. You want to check around here, make sure that you get all the treasure around here. This is a really good area to miss treasure in. Down in these lower sections, anytime you have lower sections like this, you usually will miss at least one or two pieces of treasure unless you look really hard. It's usually a one piece or a two piece, so that kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to track down. Thankfully, they don't have too difficult areas. Let's see, I think this is I was gonna say that's a you have to run fast on these platforms to knock them out. So I'm pretty sure you can charge into them if they're lower. You know, of course, you may not be able to charge into every single one, but they do. All you have to do is just look around for rocks to spit at them, and you should be okay. You just want to make sure that you stay far enough away from the. Since they are a projectile throwing enemy, you want to make sure that you stay far enough away from their stingers so that you don't get hit by them once they throw them. And just remember to run really fast on these so that you don't get so you don't fall while trying to climb up onto those platforms. So this one's moving. No, I guess not that much. Okay, we'll have to wait to get up there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get up there right now, so we'll time it just right and get through here. I want to at least knock this guy out first, so that I can jump down here and I'll get this sheep. And again, remember to clear out down here. Make sure you don't miss any treasure. And I guess, yep. Let's see. Check all the corners. So I guess this is where you come into it from. So you could come down here a lot sooner if you wanted to, instead of having to backtrack all this way, which probably wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Come on. Crap. Well, you don't have to charge through here. You can just walk. It was probably better if you just go ahead and walk. What the? Well, I guess they are just a little bit too high. That's a shame. So you do want to be careful if you don't have any. It's just like any projectile enemy. Any projectile enemy, you want to be careful if you don't have any sparks, because they can more often than not, or they will more often than not hit you. And it's probably not a bad idea to go ahead and have some rocks. Just carry rocks around, since you really don't need the flame for anything other than the sheep and sometimes the baskets. But you can just charge into both of those things. Like these, you can charge into them very easily. The sheep, not quite, that's not quite as easy to charge into, but you can still do it. And so I'll go ahead and talk to this farmer. We can't destroy that just yet. I believe we'll need a supercharge sequence to get that.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
Alright, let's see. I guess these are the bugs. That's one. Okay, so you can probably wait for at least one to land, if not both of them.
My fields are safe from those flying vermin, Spyro. Take this doodad I done dug up yesterday.
You can at least... You could probably hit all of them if you timed it just right on the first scarecrow, but, you can't hit multiple bugs on the... if you can just get the timing right. But anyway, so I want to... well, I didn't want to kill both of them, but... So we'll continue on now and make sure you get all the treasure there. And then we'll just continue on this way. Get a rock real quick. Let's see, this one's moving. There we go. I wasn't sure if you could actually hit those barrels or not. It didn't seem like you could while they were rolling. And I'll head back and go up this elevator really quickly, just to make sure I don't miss anything. Let me see. Oh, okay. So I guess this is, well, I'm glad it's not a supercharged sequence. That's I don't like the supercharged sequences, so I'm very glad that you don't have to at least restore this one. But I believe the superpower, or the superpower here is the supercharge, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, I could be. These are the levels that I know the least about. These are the levels that I played the least, so I don't know that much about them, as I said at the start of this video. There we go, that worked. So, let me see. I want to check. Yeah, I was going to say there should be something up here. Let me see. And then you probably get up on this windmill section with this one. If you can get the timing right. Let's see. Well, because of the hover, you don't have to get the timing exactly perfect. You know, you can. Oh, okay. I guess you can flame them. Well, that's good to know. Huh? They didn't. They don't look like you can flame them anyway. Yeah, you can see it's supercharge, I believe. But I want to jump down here and get this treasure really quickly. I guess that's something you should do before going up here to that upper section. Just because this is kind of difficult, even with the hover. You know, something like that would be really difficult in Spyro 1, but because you do have the hover, it makes it a lot easier. Because you don't have to get the timing down just right. You know, you can use the hover to help save yourself the trouble of having to get it exactly right. So this is back into that section where we just were. There's treasure I've got. I'm doing okay, but I still got 3 orbs to get. I'm sure this is where one of the orbs are.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
So now all we have to do is just find the last challenge giver, and we're done. It's not too bad, about 14 minutes in. And that's where the last challenge giver is, and so thankfully there's a whirlwind that will hopefully put us over here. But one of these pots. Let's see. Oh, I know where that is. I'm gonna go ahead and chase this pot down really quickly, just to go ahead and get that over with. Just you can see there's so many whirlwinds around. So hopefully that will allow me to bypass a lot of the climbing sections and areas, so that I don't have to go quite so far. I believe this is actually one of the longest question mark pots I've had before. Let's see, but they all go towards the end of the level. So if you are curious as to where it is, you know, you just follow the end of the level, or head back towards the beginning of the level, not the end of the level, but the beginning of the level, and you'll find it. And that's where I get a large portion of the treasure. Yeah, that did quite a bit. And this is where. And let's see, this should take me right where I need to go. That's good. So that probably means this is going to be a kind of difficult challenge that will involve a lot of restarting. I wonder what that is. Probably nothing. I hope it's nothing anyway, because it doesn't look like it's something good. Yeah, so we'll go and talk to this guy.
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could knock him down with a bit of a supercharge?
Okay, so let me see. Ah, crap. Yeah, so I guess this is why they put this around here, so you can, once you fall off, you can immediately come back up to it. And this is where I lose all the time that I gained by this level being so short. But that's nice. They fix the They fix the whirlwind thing where it would suck you down and then throw you back up, and now it just throws you up instead of making you sit through the whirlwind animation longer. That's definitely very nice. I believe this is along the supercharged route, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because you can see the ramp up there, so I don't need to be here quite yet. Yeah, you can see there's a door. I'm really just trying to find this whirlwind again. So let me see. That's crap. That's a terrible supercharged track. That's by far one of the worst I've ever seen. Let's see, where do I go? It's right here, I know, because this is where I need to go to get to it, but I can't seem to find it. Oh, there it is. Really? Come on. And now I'm lost. Great. Yeah, that's definitely a very, very, very bad supercharge section. And it just takes me right back here. But at least I know where to go now. Alright, maybe I'll try aiming it a little bit anyway. Ah, crap. Well, I'll go ahead and pick up the loose bits of treasure that I will need. And then... Oh, okay, I'm almost done. I believe that's the last blockages there. You can see those two. Ah, crap. Those last two blockages. And that's it. So, while it's a terribly made supercharged track, it's thankfully very short. And yeah, that's why they give you so many. This is why they give you so many whirlwinds. Because I know you'll they know they made it such a poor design that they had to give you a whole bunch of whirlwinds so that you can get back up here very easy. Well, I'll go ahead and get the treasure that's littered around here, or along here. And we don't need to go over there, I already got the treasure for there, so we'll just fly back across here. And we'll line it up again and hopefully make it. You have to jump there anyway because there's a raised section to the platform. Ah, crap! No! I jumped way too early, but I got all the treasure. Yeah, it was the treasure, getting all the treasure thing that startled me and made me jump too early. It doesn't help that the controls for this are terrible. The supercharge controls. I mean, it seemed like in Spyro 1 you had a lot more control. I mean, it was still pretty bad, but at least it wasn't so all over the place. You know, it was almost like he was along a set. It was almost like you were running on a rail to some degree. I mean, it wasn't at all that. The controls weren't at all that tight, but it was a lot better than this. Crap! Yeah, see, I've done it again. And the camera doesn't help. The camera doesn't do a thing to help you. It hinders you almost. Let's see. We'll try it again. I'm almost done. All I need to do is just break those last two blocks, and then that's it. I'm done. I can get out of here. And thankfully, and I'm actually surprised the level was so short. You have got to be kidding me. Ah, it sucks. But yeah, I'm actually surprised this level is so short for being one of the last levels. But this challenge right here makes up for it. Like I said, this is where I'm going to lose all of the time that I would have gained because of this level being so short. I mean, even with messing around in the home world, you know, I wasted. Well, I didn't waste. I spent about, I'd say, 2, possibly 3 minutes. I really wasn't paying attention to the time there. Come on. And so, but still, you know, I'm sitting here wasting a whole bunch of time with this. Alright, well, line it up and hope it works a little bit better this time. Because all I need to do is just get that last block and then, and then I'm done. Wish they would have stuck a whirlwind right there in that section back there in the dead end section, just because you're gonna fall there instead of forcing you to run all the way around the base just to get back up here. I had to stick one right down there, and it would put you right back right there where you need to go. But maybe they figure most people wouldn't fall off there, that they would only hit their heads on the rate section, just like that. Okay, sorry about that. Got lost for a second. I'm not sure exactly where I am. Oh, here we are. Okay. Let's see. Well, jump. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I had that. Damn. That stunk. I had that. That shouldn't have happened. I shouldn't have fell there. I can't commentate and do this at the same time. That's why I'm sitting here being quiet. Because it helps if I just sit here quietly. You jump there. There we go.
A fine piece of steering that was, Dragon. Here, take this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
Yeah, steering. That's what you want to call it. More like flailing about, but we got it. That's Robotica Farms done. And so I'll go ahead and get out of here, even though I'm right there by the gate. I'll just gladly get out of here just by hitting exit level. Whew, yeah, wasted quite a bit of time with that, sadly. Okay. So now, got one more level to do before the speedway and then the boss fight, and then I'm done with the game. Well, almost done with the game. We went over there, so I'll get the treasure here. I didn't even notice that. And then I'll climb up the steps, and then there's pieces of treasure along the steps that you want to make sure that you get, because it's kind of strung out on each side of the steps. It's not exactly, like in a line or anything like that. This will probably help me open the rest of the castle if this doesn't take me to the boss fight. Come on.
All right, Spyro. Got the orbs. Defeat of Ripto is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
Okay, well, we don't want to do him just yet, because like I said, there's still one more level to do. So now I gotta go find that. That's gonna kill me. Let me see, looks like there's a side section over here. Aha, okay, so this is where the last level is, I believe. Yes, that's where the professor is. I'm still missing quite a bit of treasure, but we'll go ahead and talk to you real quick.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
Yep, Metropolis. And so we'll go ahead and do this really quickly. And you can see it's more robots, but this is a city setting rather than a farm setting. Okay, that's where the guy will tell us what we need to do about the challenge. Oh, I guess that's glass. I thought that was a hole. So we'll go ahead and talk to him really quickly.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big.
Okay. Again, I don't know much about these levels, so that's why, so kind of like with Robotica Farms, I will be kind of just stumbling about, not really knowing exactly where to go.
With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it would start working if you could just give it a good whack, though.
So we have to head bash this one to get it to work. Can't move around on this elevator. Let's see, I guess that cow might have set the pig off. And I believe the cow, yeah, I was gonna say the cows are the big enemies here. These cows are the big enemies as well. They just have a shield, and you have to watch out for the shield. The cows with the lasers aren't too bad, but the ones with the the only thing I could think of there is like grenade launchers or little miniature rockets are the ones with the problem. Well, the ones with the shields are going to be the ones with the problems. So these are the pigs are the medium-sized enemies because you cannot run through them very easily. And so well, this looks like it could lead somewhere where I probably need to go ahead and check, so I'll go over here really quickly. Yeah, good, a dead end and a challenge, so.
As you can see, a vicious ox has taken over our armory. We thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out.
Freezing the walkway would keep the animals out.
The ox is very tough. I advise using the bombs against it, and it'll probably take several bombs at that.
Okay, avoid exploding bombs, use bombs against the ox. So, this is going to be ice. Let's see. Okay. So obviously the bombs that look like they're about to explode, you want to stay away from those. Let's see. So I guess you have to hit the exploding bombs, or possibly you can just flame the bombs into the ox, and that should do it. Ice controls in this game, terrible. Okay, so all I have to do is just flame a bomb into the ox, and as long as it hits it, you're okay. So just line it up, and then just flame it back. So not quite as difficult as I thought it would be. Just the controls are the big problem. Hopefully there won't be any more.
Excellent work, Dragon. We can now defend our city properly. Take this visually pleasing reward.
So thankfully, oh well, I can't say thankfully. There may be another challenge here, but I don't think so. Yeah, so that's good. And it wasn't quite as difficult as I thought it would be. All you have to do is just hit the bombs that are coming right towards you, and it's very, very easy. And you want to make sure that you're full of sparks. Like I said, these cows aren't that bad. It's the cows with the bombs, or I guess the shields, that will be the problem. The pigs don't seem to be that much of a threat, so I really wouldn't worry about them too much. But you never know; they may have a way to hit you anyway, even if you charge into them. But no, they seem to be doing very little, or I guess no damage, and are no threat. me see. This should be the final area. So, I guess the main area. And if I, climb up the walkway here, this will be where the yeah, these cows are what will be the problem. Just climb up here. I'll get the orb for completing the level, and then I should get the last orb for the last challenge, and that'll be it. Let me see.
Ah, Spyro. I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like. It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep and their spaceships must be stopped.
Alright, so this is the, you can see the sheep saucers. This is the last challenge, and so the rest of it is just, if I can find the sheep saucers, that would be helpful. This should be this will be the last challenge where I get the last orb, and then I can just fly around, collect all the rest of the treasure, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else, not too difficult.
Excellent work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. This orb device is proof of your skill.
Unless they have another challenge that I don't, but I don't think they. I guess maybe they do. Probably another sheep challenge, yeah.
I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call. The next wave of saucers is incoming.
I think there's there's 5, and they may shoot back. I don't remember if they do or not. That may be a different challenge in a different spot. Oh, yeah, it looks like these may shoot back at you. Yeah, and they do. But you can just shoot the continuously hit the circle button over and over really fast, and you can blow the sheep out of the sky very, very easily. There shouldn't be any trouble whatsoever. If we can find the last sheep. I don't think they will come back if you let one sheep stay around too long. At least I hope they don't. There we go.
Nice flying, Airman. You've proven the genius of my double power-up invention. Here, keep this to commemorate your victory.
This should be the last orb. Yes, good. Okay, so there's 4 orbs here, but that's the last. Well, it's not the last orbs in the game. I still have some orbs to find. I believe in the home world, in Winter Tundra, there should be at least 1 or 2 more, and maybe some for the boss fight as well. At least 1 for the boss fight. So we can get into that with the super flame power up, and we have a few more bottles, and I'll go ahead and fill up on the power up so I don't lose it, because this is a flying challenge that is kind of difficult. It's not nearly as difficult as I'm sure they wanted it to be, but because it can be kind of difficult, that's why the bar lasts for so long. And land up here. We'll knock all this out really quickly. I wonder if this will. Yep. Oh, that's pretty cool. I honestly didn't expect that to work. let's see, where's the last of that treasure at? Yeah, I was gonna say there should be one more, a lot more actually. How much am I missing? Probably another bottle's worth. But there really ain't no telling. Nope. Okay. You can tap while flying like this. You can tap the X button to make yourself go higher. That's something that I've failed to mention, but it really doesn't come in handy all that often. It's just something you can do more so than actually being effective. Crap. Let's see, where am I even at? I'm trying to head down here to see what's. See, I've been everywhere except for maybe here. This may be where, you know, what brought me into this area. Aha. That should be the last of, yes. Alright. So that's this level done. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because I'm at 42 minutes. It's going to, you know, the boss fight will take time. The speedway will take time. The cutscene and all that after that will take time, and everything after that. And there's still another section to the game, or a very small. It's almost like a level to the game, really. After this, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'll talk about the trivia for the 2 levels that I've done really quickly. Robotica Farms and Metropolis. And then I will, as I just said in the video here, let's see. We'll go to Robotica Farms. Robotic Farms is a world in the Winter Tundra homeworld in Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. It is a setting similar to old-style farms, though with a futuristic twist. Lightning, water, and metal-clad hay are examples. Spyro is rewarded with an orb instead of a talisman in this world, like the other 3 worlds in Winter Tundra. 400 pieces of treasure, 3 orbs, 22 spirit particles. Fodder is sheep. Enemies: robo grasshoppers, robo bees, and robo beetles. No trivia for this particular level, so we'll go to Metropolis really quickly. Metropolis is a futuristic style realm which is demonstrated by the design of the city itself and the robots, which are the indigenous people. The enemies featured in this world appear to be based around farm animals, but with an added sci-fi element, such as the sheep and flying saucers, the suicidal pig strapped to rockets, or the cows in spacesuits with lasers. Metropolis has 4 orbs and 400 gems. Like all worlds within Winter Tundra, it has no talisman. The professor opens the portal once you have at least 25 orbs. So, 22 spirit particles, and the fodder is eggs. Enemies: rocket pigs, space cows, armored space cows, sheep, UFOs, and then the ox, which is the kind of the mini boss. A city that appeared in a few games in the Ratchet and Clank series was named after this realm. The background in this realm is very similar to Artisans. When the manager droid says the insurrection from the farms, this may be linked to Robotica Farms, as that world contains farms. However, this is not certain, as cows, pigs, and sheep don't appear as farm animals in the Robotica Farms. However, he might be referring to Crop Circle Country, another farm realm which also contains space cows and sheep in saucers. But that's in a totally different game, but you know, it may be in a totally different world as well. So Anyway, so that's all the trivia and everything. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many times did I shoot the super flame power up while I had it during Metropolis. Thank you for watching. Next time we will do the speedway, fight clear out Winter Tundra, fight the boss, and finish up the game after that. So until then, later everyone.